Hey everybody, it's Jim from Cigars. Today I am reviewing the Ozgener Family Cigars Bosphorus. And the name Bosphorus comes from the Bosphorus Strait, which is where Istanbul is located in Turkey. And Tim Ozgener's parents are both from Turkey. You might recognize in Tim Ozgener's father's name, it was Cano A. Ozgener, CAO. So guess which company he founded? CAO Cigars. And the Ozgener family ran the company, and Tim played a major role in that, came up with some really good cigars for CAO. And then they sold out, and I believe about 2010, to General Cigars. And Tim Ozgener moved on, but he had a non-compete, so he really couldn't do anything in the business other than be a silent partner for this new company that started about then called Crowned Heads. So he was a silent partner and a behind-the-scenes guy at Crowned Heads until I think his non-compete expired, and then he founded Ozgener Family Cigars. You look at the cigar, and this is a Robusto box press. It's the B-52, and man, they sure take liberties, I think, with a Robusto size. It is a scant 5 inches and 52 gauge. Maybe it's 52 gauge in that direction, but in that direction it is not. Anyway, kind of a chocolatey wrapper on it. The wrapper is a Havana 2000 seed, they say, grown in Ecuador. This has 2 binders. One binder is a Connecticut, grown in Ecuador, and the other one is a Nicaraguan binder. And the filler is all Nicaraguan from 3 different regions in that country. There are 2 other cigars in the line, Ozgener Family Cigars. One is the Aramis, and that's the San Andres. And the other one, I believe, is First Off, and that is a Connecticut. And this one's supposed to be a little bit in the middle. It's talked about as being medium full. We'll see about that. I'm going to get her cut, lit up, and get back to you in a few minutes. First thing I have to do is I have to kind of take back my criticism of it being so short and a little skimpy in terms of the ring gauge. I'm showing a picture of it. It actually turned into kind of a round cigar. The box press disappeared about halfway through. You couldn't even tell it was a box press cigar anymore. And it is now a round cigar. And once you got rid of the influence of that box press, I guess it's 52 gauge. I'll give them that. Let's talk first about construction. Construction was very good. And actually the draw was, and I like a loose draw. The draw was pretty loose on this, right on the border of being a little bit too loose. No real lights all the way down until the very, very end, until I'm where I am right now. And I'm at about the 50-minute mark on this cigar with another good solid 10 minutes to go. So we're talking about an hour for a Robusto cigar, which can't complain about that. So construction, good. Smoking experience has been good on it. It's a nice cigar to have in your hand and feels good. Like I mentioned, the draw, the burn, so forth. So let's move on to flavor. I'm not sure about this cigar. It sort of hits you hard. They rate it as medium full, I think, on Ozgener's website. Comes across more close to full for me. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 in terms of body. It is a pretty strong cigar. Flavor-wise, not too much there. It's got a lot of pepper, a lot of boldness to it, a lot of wood, and a little bit of leather, I guess, mixed in with it. Coffee flavor a little bit too. But it's a pretty one-dimensional cigar in terms of flavor. The whole time I was smoking it, I'm actually going, man, I wish the cigar tasted better because it'd be a pretty good cigar. So in terms of overall smoking experience, the flavor really weights it down, I think, in terms of a rating. So I'm going to give this, in terms of overall smoking experience, an 8 out of 10, which certainly is not a bad cigar. It retails for about 12 bucks, which for a Robusto is, I think, a little bit overpriced, and also for what the cigar is, I think. But if you have an opportunity to try one, I would certainly give it a try, if you like bold cigars especially. That's it for today from Cigars. Jim, I will see you next time.